How's it going, everybody? It is your sadistic spirit guide, Yokai Papi Wolf. We're back with some more Daggerheart. We're doing it up with the gang. I do have some serious announcements that I am going to get into right now, but before we do those things, we are going to introduce our friends, starting with my now confirmed, already did, wedding's been done, wife, Stony Faye, playing Taria.
Hello, everybody.
Beautiful. We got the boy himself. He's him. He's everyone. Cinder.
What's up, everybody?
We got the big bad wolf himself, my boy, the fun-loving man himself, Keeps.
What's Gucci?
And we got the always chaotic, the always crazy, the bad mommy Jamie herself, Amethyst.
Hello, everybody.
I just want to do a quick thank you, anyone who's wished us a happy marriage or the wedding went well. I just want to say thank you so much. We're going to be back on the grind, putting out more content now that I don't have to worry and constantly stress for a day to come. So be on the lookout for both. Stony will be back to streaming too, so go and check out their channel. I'll probably pin that in the video as well. With that being said, as you guys can see, there is somebody who's been taking off our cast. We had complications with this person. I don't need to name them. We don't need to name anything. We're just gonna say we had complications, and a lot of things were brought to my attention as a GM. It is my final decision and only my decision when somebody makes my friends / players, anybody in my games feel uncomfortable. I always like to hear the consensus of the people, and if any of these things are more extreme than just simple easy mistakes, I reserve the right to always kick these people out, only because I want my friends to feel safe. I want them to feel comfortable, and it's hard to feel comfortable and play a game and be vulnerable when you don't feel like there's a person there that can reciprocate that or even respect that to begin with. So they are no longer in this cast. I don't need to mention their name, but the character Vastia will be their last playthrough. So we're going to give Vastia a send-off. It is not the character's fault for the person that plays them, so I will be playing Vastia for this session. And yeah, anything you guys want to say on this matter?
Nope.
No, I am ready to go.
Beautifully said.
Okay. Where we last left off with my beautiful friends, you guys were all caught in the mist. You were caught in a thick mist that was, although some of you were able to tell it was an illusion very quickly, a lot of you fell victim to the visions at hand. The visions that were so powerful, so ingrained, that struck you deep in your hearts. For some of you, it was finding out a secret to your past that had always haunted you, but turns out there's much more to the story than you even thought there was. For another one of you, it's the illusion that there could have been a life out there for you, that you could have had everything, but you were betrayed and thrown under the bus. For one of you, adventure has always been calling, and someone's always tried to clip your wings and keep you glued to the chair that you're in. Mind you, you should be flying and you should be enjoying the world. No matter if it's fit for you, you make it fit for yourself. And for another of you, you have stricken through, shown your resolve, and proved that although your trauma is a big part of you, it does not define you. And you can go forward and you can heal. It just takes time. But as all these things occurred for all of you, and we're all able to shake off the fog, an entity came to greet each and every one of you. A witch, but not just any witch. Now this witch is a god, and that would be the goddess Yagra, the rotted witch of the old. She came to each and every one of you after seeing you struggle and basically tripped through the fog and is now dissipating it and congratulating you for the first trial through their forest. What do you all do?
I have a question. Can you describe what Yagra looks like again? Does she
Of
look
course.
like an elderly lady?
She looks like an elderly lady, very wrinkly skin, very wiry hair. She is carrying this large staff, what seems to be this foliage, almost like earth magic, greenery magic on it, along with the staff being this old looking tree. They are bathed in these very like big robes, brownish colors with a green sash around their waist, barefoot, almost like milky eyes, like her eyes are going out of they're going out, like she might be blind anytime soon.
Got you. Is it common to see gods?
It is not. Remember, this is the fourth age, the age of heroes. Gods have taken a pretty big step into the limelight, but for some like Yagra, it is uncommon. For the more popular gods, they rule cities. They are kings of kingdoms. But for more of the lax-natured ones, it is interesting to come across one. And I want all of you to roll me knowledge and tell me your scores.
Alright.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I drop out of these four? Sorry.
Yeah. You I think you already did after the stress had
Okay, I didn't know if I couldn't remember if I did, but I did because I didn't mark it on my sheet and I was still in beast form. So I was
Okay.
like, am I hit out of beast form?
6 with fear. Okay.
I got a 7 with fear.
7 with fear. I did my math wrong.
It's okay. I got a +1.
Okay. 13 with fear. 11 with hope. Add yourself a hope. I'm just gonna play Vasti as NPC, so I won't be rolling for them. They're just gonna be background character and just roleplay character. So just letting you know that right now.
Valid.
My knowledge is 11, 1 hope, fear, 8 fear, +2.
Okay, so okay, so you rolled the fear. So for you, Cinder, and you, Kiba, and Amethyst, or no, actually Cinder, Taria, and Amethyst, you guys recognize this god. You are, for you, Stony, you're very well versed in the old religions of the old and what mortals, including yourself, practice different praying religions, and you know that there are some fungal who see the Rotted Witch as their patron god. So you are, in a sense, meeting somebody who amongst your race is seen as the high deity. For you, Cinder, you are aware of the old gods. You've come across texts of them here and there. To hear the name, you've never met a god before, and you are feeling a bit more nervous than you have ever felt before, because again, you are aware that not every day do you meet a god. To meet a god is a blessing or could be a warning. And you, Amethyst, you are very aware of the gods, and to see one of what you are aware of this pantheon being known as the Dark Ones, you are not necessarily scared, but you're aware of that these are the gods that teach men the consequences, or mortals, the consequences of actions, while the other pantheon is to show mortals the virtue of consequences.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to say something as she Well, first off, she was clapping to you guys. She goes, "Nicely done. You were able to last long in the fog." She looks over to Vastia and she goes, "But you, sweetie, you need structure. She starts touching Vastia's face. You just lack true confidence. But all of you," she looks to Yukiba, Cinder, Taria, "you all have such strong wills to push past it. But yet one of you really fought through." She looks to you, Amethyst. She goes, "You were met with your trauma, your past, your burdens, and your sins. And you pushed through. You fought through. What is your name, child?"
Amethyst bows. "My name is Amethyst."
Amethyst. Such a beautiful name. She starts kind of playing with her staff a bit, and she goes, "I see." She's looking into the green foliage. A rock elf. Not very common in our neck of the woods. And what's this? And she starts kind of, before you even can tell, Amethyst, she's already breathing behind your neck, studying your figure, studying your wings, studying your whole biology. And she goes, "And a succubus at that. Such interesting. Back in my day, this idea of blending and hybridization was not quite common, but isn't interesting to see what comes of new races as the years go by." Oh, and then I want you guys to start noticing something. You guys are all here, but someone's missing.
Oh, damn.
Who's missing?
Fuck! The princess!
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck! Our one job!
The princess is gone. I
And
totally
we're gone.
forgot about her.
Yo, no!
I was so stunned by this trial. I forgot.
Wait, was she not following us when we came into the woods?
She did follow you guys.
supposed to be, yeah.
Yes, she did.
Okay, I just needed. I couldn't remember.
She was with
honestly.
me
I'm
and
so
Cinder.
frustrated.
Yeah. Can I walk up to her and ask, what did you do with the princess?
Yes.
You're gonna jack up an old lady, Cinder?
You're gonna roll.
Sit-
I'm gonna strike you. I'm gonna strike you with this. You are going to roll at disadvantage, since
Of course.
you are a little bit anxious talking to a god so puffed up with this bravado. You do have a lot of anxiety behind these words. So roll me presence.
After that, can I use my nature's tongue ability since I'm in a natural environment and I can speak the language of the natural world and talk to the
Yeah.
plants and ask the plants if they know what happened?
Yeah. Cinder, roll me quick,
Yep.
and then we'll go to Stonies. Remember, D6 disadvantage on your demiplane.
Go ahead, Cinder.
Alright.
Split the Dio. Have fun.
Roll.
That's 7, 6, 5. 5 with fear. She cackles at you, and she, like, before you even know it, as you were kind of coming up to her, she's right behind you with the kind of staff at your throat, and she goes, "Tisk, tisk. You don't come at an old lady like that.
Uh-oh.
I expect more manners like your rock elf friend has." Show me some respect, boy.
Amethyst looks at Cinder. Cinder, it's okay. It's okay. Let's listen. Let's listen. Let's take a step back. I
Okay.
know this is very strong.
Taria, this is all happening. Make your roll.
15 with hope.
15 with
Nice.
hope. All right, mark your hope. What are you saying to the trees? What are you asking them? Or what are you telling them?
I'm asking if they have any insight on what happened to the princess. If
Okay.
they can tell me where she went, or maybe who took her, them, or how I can find her.
She looks back to you. Yagra looks back to you, and she replying in the language of the trees and the roots themselves, something that's been old as time since the earth, since Ventrix was created, replies to you in said language that you only understand. She is safe. I made sure of it. She and her men could not survive the fog. But my little, and before you even register that she just replied to you in a tongue that you thought nobody else other than Fungrels can really speak, she's able to touch you, and she's able to kind of press her hand above your face, almost like lifting your chin, and she goes, my beautiful fungus, you are truly a beautiful creature, adventurous, yet it's every day of pain. She looks at you kind of sorrowfully, but she smiles. Yet you push through. Yet you... And she looks at your chair and she goes, yet you roll forward. This pleases Yagra. And she starts kind of cracking up. She goes, the princess is safe. She starts speaking this in common so that way you guys can understand this now. The princess is safe. She would not have lasted in this fog. I have moved her to my cabin, somewhere where she can rest before I figure out. And she starts looking at all of you. If you are truly worthy of protecting my goddaughter.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fine, I'll back down for now.
Splendid. Now. Come in the circle. I must test you all again. But this time, you will have friends to support you. As she goes into the middle of the crosswalk, she asks each and every one of you to join them in. Vastia, being very still stricken of the pain and anguish that they felt, is kind of quiet and to themselves as if they're trying to catch their breath after being checked and given a reality check. She then says, hold each other's hands really tight. I want you all to think. Remember the feeling the fog gave you. Remember the pain that it brought out of you. The anguish. For one of you, this will be simply a walk, as she looks to you, Amethyst. But for some of you, you will truly need friend to support you, to get you through. You see, and she points to one of the old trees behind her, it is not a branch that makes a tree strong. No. It is the many roots that come together, that feed from the planet of Ventrix, that give birth to such a strong and fuerte tree. So, this is Yagra's advice. You are only as strong as the roots that connect one another. But roots could be easily ripped based off of force. Mind Yagra's words. She then puts her staff in the ground, and as you all are holding hands, she tells you, I need all of you to close your eyes and think. Remember the feeling that the fog brought out of you. As she starts kind of humming a spell and chanting in the tongue of the nature, the tongue that you recognize, Taria. And in her words that she's chanting and singing, she says, from the old roots you remind us, from the first flower you bind us, from the old root you remind us, beginning the new flower to remind us. As you all feel this big junction, this almost being pulled into this black dimension, as if you were caught in a nightmare, falling in this ebony abyss, this constant like space that is ongoing. You all fall down and are in this black blank space. I want you guys to roll me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Roll me instinct, and I'm gonna use this roll to determine who goes first and who goes last.
Boom.
So never mind the fear and the hopes.
Sounds good.
Unless you get a hope and mark it for yourself. But I'm gonna disregard the fears for this roll.
Oh, nice.
I'm also gonna roll for my sister too.
Go ahead.
She's here, so might as well.
All right.
These are pretty great rolls.
I'm just gonna
Me,
say.
I got a 6.
I got a 17.
Oh. Ooh.
I got
Okay.
a 6.
We're starting with who
Wait,
rolled?
what, Emmy, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
6. Okay.
Twinsies.
So
Twinsies.
you rolled a 6, but why did I see a 15? Oh, nature's tongue. Okay, I see. So 6.
Sorry.
4, 15, 17, 21. I'm assuming the 21 was for the sister? Or 22 was for the sister? Kiba?
I'm sorry,
Keeps-
one more time?
Yeah, the last roll's for your sister? Or for
Yeah.
you? Okay.
The last one is for my sister, yeah. So it's 22.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we're going to begin with your sister. So I'm going to have this be shared since, yes, she's kind of like a shadow, kind of like she can feel stuff, but she is technically like an extension of you. So I'll have that begin your guys' since it's kind of intertwined.
Okay,
So-
great.
Everyone can see what's happening now. You guys are technically there to experience and see the tragedies that befell Kiba. I mean, Jay, of
Real
course.
quick before you start, are we like? Is it almost like we're watching it like as if we're looking into a crystal ball, but like we're inside the crystal ball, and it's like, Christmas Carol, past, present, future, ghosts when he takes Scrooge around.
Yes,
He can't
like
really
when they see Scrooge's past, but you guys can't interact. Kiba, Jay, of course, your character, Jay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't interact with your younger self, but you are forced to see this again as if you guys are watching this like a movie play out in front of you, like right in front of you. It feels real. You can smell the air that night. You can see everything around it. It's vastly real, but you guys just cannot interact with it. You guys are like phantoms. You pass through and pass over through it. As it begins, you recall the day that you learned magic, Jay. The day that magic just flowed through your fingers and you were able to conjure such beautiful things that astonished your sister, that made her just glow in pride, as you remember her telling you all the things that she wanted to see you do, and you did them just to make your big sister smile. It's your big sister, correct?
She's actually my younger sister.
A younger sister. All right, no, let me backtrack to that. All the things that made your younger sister clap and smile and giggle, you loved putting on these fun little soirees of like colorful magic explosions, making something come to you and showing off for her. For her, it was exhilarating to see her big brother, do anything fun. And you can recall her saying, again, Jay, again. You're gonna play your younger version of yourself.
Okay, cool.
So I will say back to present. Back to present means you're gonna go back into role playing of your present self.
Okay, so I'm playing as my current self, not my kid self.
Yeah. No, you're playing as your current self right now. Your kid self. I mean kid self.
Got
So
you.
you're gonna
Okay.
play as your kid self right now, and then when he says back to present, that's when you'll play as Jay.
Got you.
Yeah.
So kid Jay now.
Okay, cool. So I'm sitting here trying to make these shadows dance. It's kind of like what's the word for it? Like
Shadow puppets?
shadow puppets. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And like I can change them into like different shapes. Like what are some mythological animals in this world?
You could do Chimera, Sabrus. We can make anything happen in this world, honestly, buddy. Dragons.
Awesome. Cool. So it's a chimera between like a lion, a snake, and a goat.
Dragons.
I conjure like a mini dragon too, to like just perch on her shoulder.
Wow.
See,
You're
that's
so cool,
Wacky.
Jay.
see, I've been practicing with Lady Ravencroft. She's been helping me just hone my skills.
Wow. Soon, Jay, you'll be able to take the exams and become a full-fledged sorcerer, and then an adventurer, or you could be a teacher. You're so talented, big brother.
Hey, I have to look out for you, right? It's my job. That's what big brothers do.
You think you can teach me magic when I'm old enough?
Of course. You're gonna follow my footsteps, right? You
Yeah.
made both mom and dad proud.
Of course. We're gonna be some of the greatest sorcerers. And you think Lady Ravencroft will teach me when I'm ready?
I don't know. I think let me be your teacher first. I don't know about her.
Aww.
I don't think you're ready to learn what she's teaching yet.
Man, you're no fun. I thought Lady Ravencroft would love to teach me. I'm just not cool. And she starts grunting to herself. And this, back to present you.
I am filled with such memories of joy, but also a little bit of fear because I know what's coming next.
You guys are all there for him. Remember, y'all could touch present Jay. Do you guys want to tell him anything? You guys can ask him anything about his past as you guys are viewing this.
Wait, is my does my ooze affect anybody if I'm touching anybody in this moment?
In this world, in this manner, no, because this is all like a shared mindscape.
Okay, so it's like I'm not physically touching, but I'm there, and I could kind of
Yeah, you could put your hand on his shoulder. You could offer. God damn it, Oberon.
I just kind of pet your tail, and kind of there.
It's very
there.
fluky. It's very fluky.
I'm just there.
I get hit with a sudden burst of rage, and I pop my canine claws and I start swiping at myself.
And
I'm
is
yelling, "You fool! You should have waited! You weren't ready for that test.
As you say just that, the mindscape itself shifts back to a different vision, and it is you older, not as old as you are now, but older. As moments before, you can hear, you see a brief scene that's fading into that fateful night, as Lady Ravencroft approaches you, and she says, and this is going to you, young Jay.
Okay.
Jay, I've told you many times about this. You can't be messing with this magic yet. Look, there are rules to sorcery and wizardry, okay? You are a sorcerer, Jay. Magic is flowing through you. This is not just arcane reading or sage influence. You are magic incarnate. You create it with your fingertips. Do you understand how dangerous it is? The spells you are trying to invent, the spells that you're trying to push? Have I not taught you anything, Jay?
I look down. And I kind of just like trace the floor with my foot. I'm like, yeah, I understand. I just want to try to find a way to at least try to talk to my parents.
Jay, the dead are separated from this realm for a reason. The dead that come back aren't the same. As she holds her hands to your face, Jay, I love you like a son. I truly do. What you're chasing out there, it can lead to some of the worst things that happen. I should know, Jay. I've known others like you who've gone deep, who've looked and tried to go beyond this realm, and Jay, I'm telling you, there is not a happy ending at the end of that road. So I need you here now to promise me, to swear to me as my student, if you have any respect and decency and love for me, any adoration for me, you will not do this. You will not put me in this circumstance where I will have to get rid of you. So I need you to abandon this foolish notion. Do you understand, my boy?
I continue to look down at the ground, and I look at her feet, and then I look up at her with puppy dog eyes. And behind my back, cross my fingers, and I say, I promise.
She sighs in relief. Good. Now, Jay, I understand you and your sister are going to go out and practice magic. Please come back at a reasonable time. I don't want to have to go looking for you guys again. I need you guys to come back to the lab and get a good rest. In fact, and she kind of whispers to you, she goes, I have been in talks with the magical school in Perla, and there is a good chance I can get you an audience with some of the most powerful sorcerers ever. Hell, I can get you in audiences with, and she kind of looks like back and forth, and she goes, I can get you an audience with Zarael. And you can kind of see Vastia's ears kind of perk up at the sound of the god that Vastia worships, as Zarael is known as the god of grace, but also known by others as the god of wild magic.
So my ears perk up and my tail wags like.
Well,
fiercely,
yeah,
like,
you're
so
excited.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm like
Like
really?
Yes. For context, the magic school in Perla is the magic school. This is the school where wizards, sorcerers, warlocks, anybody comes to this school to practice the final aspect of divine magic.
Gotcha.
Again,
Gotcha.
And anytime you guys want, you guys can interrupt into and just say anytime you guys want to jump in anything or want to add something into the story, say present Jay to basically come back to just shift the scene to present Jay, of course. Just letting you guys, giving the heads up.
Got so present day Jay is just shaking his head in disbelief of just how badly he fucked up the situation. You had a future. You had such great things going for you. You just had to fuck it up, didn't you? You just had to, huh? And I'm just looking down at my younger self. I'm just feeling just ashamed and disappointed in my actions. Because I saw myself put my hands behind my back. I'm just like, you little shit. Why? Why didn't you just listen? She trusts you. She believed in you. You just had to disobey, huh?
Do you guys want to add anything?
No.
Damn, I'm a sad boy over here.
I'm sorry, I'm crashing. I can't lie to you.
Oh, okay. Did you wanna? We could finish this off like next week, and we can just put a pin in it right here if you're
No,
fine.
I don't wanna. I wanna finish this out. At least finish out this part, like Jay's part. If that
Alright.
makes
Okay.
sense.
We can finish off right here, and then we can play again next week
Yeah.
if you guys want.
Rush Jay's part, but it like just
No, I'm okay.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
worry.
not rushing through this. I think we're having like a nice adequate time
Pausing
into
moment.
this. Yeah. So like I said, we can if you want, we can once we get to the end of this, we can end it for this session and jump on and reconvene. I don't know when you guys are free next. If it's next Sunday or something, or if you guys wanted to try tomorrow, we could as well.
We can try tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm down for tomorrow.
I'm down for tomorrow.
Okay, then. Kiba, mark this on timestamps. 37:22. That way we can just build it together, so we're not forced to like.
Gotcha.
So when we add it together, we can just overlap it on this incident, so that way we could like perfect. It seamlessly transition into the part of the story. But I still want to play with this a minute, and then we can put a cap in this. Does that sound good for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Yes.
guys.
It's all
No,
good.
you're
No
good,
worries.
sweetheart. Don't say
You're good.
sorry.
You're good.
You
We're
just
not gonna
got
rush
back.
this. We're we still have like a good, and pardon my French, we have a meaty chunk to still have like to take a bite out of.
Yay! So excited.
Just imagine Taria's just rubbing your back, trying to like console you, but doesn't have enough words to say, so just like kind of like rubbing you nicely, like rub, pat.
So my
Okay.
body is tense, but it's also like starting to relax because I do feel the calmness of like my friend helping me through this moment.
Well, I want to speak up, and I want to be like, Jay, you did the best you could. You did what you thought you were supposed to do.
I was a fool. I was too ambitious. I couldn't have just waited. Why didn't I just wait?
Not your fault. You did what you thought was best.
As he says waited, and you're comforting him, Cinder, you see an incident that has always plagued Jay. As the fear hit him, and the fear is shaping this new vision, as after you can see young Jay, after crossing his fingers and bowing to Lady Ravencroft, he backs away and meets his sister out in the field as they are seemingly creating this planoglyph, these symbols on the ground, these runes to make this new powerful spell where they could essentially bring the dead back to life. As that's going on, Nala is telling Jay, are you sure you should be doing this? This seems wrong, and you've already addressed that Lady Ravencroft was just not fond of this at all. She has no support in this. It's okay. We can find another way to see Mom and Dad, and it's not just so bad, you and me.
I know, but I know I can do this. I've been practicing. If I just lift these shadows up, right? And I just channel my magic into them, and I just think about the thoughts of Mom and Dad, I can infuse those thoughts into these shadow puppets, into these shadow bodies. I can bring them back to life. We'll be a family again.
Jay, I don't know. This is making me nervous, Jay. I'm scared.
Nala, do you trust me?
Of course I do. You're my big brother.
Okay then. Trust me when I say I got this. And I try to
Okay.
perform this.
And then, like you said, you try to perform the spell. You are doing it. You are chanting your magic. You're processing it as if you are truly at your most heightened focus. You calculated for everything, whatever you needed, the magic potency, the level, the essence that you needed, the craft. You are trying to summon the souls of your parents and put them back into these shadow puppets to essentially make these sentient shadow puppets bodies inhibit the soul and now become your parents. But as you're quickly understanding that the magic is getting more powerful and bigger, you start feeling this anxiety, this stress, as something is going wrong. The magic shouldn't be growing this rapidly yet. You process this. You did the math, you did the science, you did the calculations that the gentle rise of this potent magical spell should be only slowly growing bigger, just to essentially rip a hole into the other side so the souls can pass through freely. But it's growing much more rapidly. It's increasing in size again and again. It's widening, and before you know it, it's getting closer to Nala, and you're freaking out. You're seeing it get closer to her. You feel your hands shaking as you can't condense it, Jay. It's almost as if this magic is being fueled by outside forces. And
Gotcha.
before
So,
you
I'm trying
notice,
to say, like, Nala, get back. I can't control it.
Jay!
My arms drop and I just lose all control.
And right before your very eyes, the wild magic, the magic that you were crafting, creating, had taken away the one thing you were doing it all for. The reason why you were trying to bring your parents back. The reason why you got good with magic. The reason why you want to go to the academy. Everything in order to see your sister laugh and live a prosperous life. Taken away, seemingly by your own hands, as you kneel and witness the ashes of your sister, as the wild potency of the magic evaporated every ounce and skin of her, only leaving a couple of the bones and a bit of what seems to be ashes, as she's a pile there that is left of your sister, a pile of ash and bits of bone. Present Jay.
I was gonna run over and like hold her head, and that can't happen now.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna run over and be like, no, stay with me. I'm like, just like,
Damn.
no,
This might even be darker. I'm so sorry.
oh no, it's definitely dark.
Damn, pull the fucking Thanos.
We need it.
Disappear.
We need it. Period. Extra.
So
You could hold. You could still do this, Jay. I'm just letting you know. You could still do this. It's just not gonna be with a
not
fully
gonna be-
fleshed head.
Yeah, no, there's not much saying with that. But I do
You
rush
can
over.
like put your hand in her ashes.
You can cradle
No.
you could cradle the bones.
You
Oh
can
no!
cradle like the bones and
No.
cry.
So I rush over. I drop to my knees. I'm not touching this just yet. I'm not
Okay.
touching the ashes of my dead sister just yet. Actually, I guess I have to, don't I? Yep, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I do scoop up the ashes into my hands, and I'm mortified. I am freaking out, and I'm like, no, no, it wasn't supposed to happen this way. No, 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 no. And like, I'm frantically trying to like carve some new symbols, trying to figure out a way I can like bring her body back.
And as you're doing that right there, you hear the voice behind you say, Jay, what have you done? And behind you is your teacher, Lady Ravencroft.
I look over my shoulder and I'm like, I can fix this. I can fix this. Just wait. I can fix this.
Jay, you killed Nala. You killed your sister, Jay. You can't fix this, Jay. And she's like screaming at you and getting in your face. I taught you how to explore with your magic. I taught you the calculation of magic, the science behind it. Jay, did I teach you this? Did I teach you this, Jay? And she's pointing at the remnants of your sister.
I grit my teeth and I stare at her. And I tell her, shut up, you old bird. I can fix this. And I draw these.
She looks at you and she like looks mortified at you and she goes, don't come back, Jay. Don't come back ever again. Do you hear me? Your ambitions have killed your sister, and you don't understand and seemingly don't even want to even acknowledge that this is your fault. This is my fault, it seems. I loved you too much and gave you too much free will and gave you too much ambition. She looks at the ashes of your sister again and she looks at you and this as she sees your manic, frantic eyes trying to fix this. I failed you, Jay. And for that, you're done. You are no longer my student. You are no longer my son. I could never, ever appreciate anything you make again. You used my teachings in the ways I told you never to do. And this is the result of your ambitions, Jay. She points at the ashes. This is what happens when you don't listen to my warnings. This is what happens when you don't heed my wisdom, Jay.
So, I just want to say present day Jay is kneeling in front of Lady Ravencroft and just apologizing over and over and over again. And just sobbing.
Can we all give him a group hug?
Yeah, you guys can give him a group hug if you guys want.
Approve.
Awesome.
We're giving you a group hug right now. Jay, we love you.
As you guys are comforting Jay, young Jay's face is just too focused on the spell that he's going to commit and does not even notice that Lady Ravencroft, as she's walking away, looks behind him and cries and weeps at seemingly the loss of not only someone she cherished, that being Nala, but of Jay as well, as in her heart and her eyes, Jay died that night as well. Back to young Jay.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, cool. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh yeah, I
So,
was passing the buck.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, like, I'm screaming at the gods. You took my parents, but you can't take my sister too. You can't have her. And so, like, I finished drawing these runes on the ground, and I pour all of the magic that I have left into these runes to try to like, the runes are inscribed using her ashes.
Yes.
So so I give it my all to try to bring her back.
And as you put this magic into test, this is the same spell you were trying with your parents, but this time you are using something a lot stronger. You're using the ashes of your sister, her very being, her very flesh turned ash and bone, as the shadow puppet that you had laid out for one of your parents begins being infused with this ash, as the magic is seemingly causing the ash and bone to focus in a certain area of this shadow puppet. And as it expands and expands and expands, you see these very shadow-like features of Nala fully being imprinted on this puppet, as fully actualized and realized. Nala is here again, yet it is not the same Nala. This Nala lacks a majority of voice. You see her features, you see her shocked face as she looks at her hands, and she looks at you, and she runs and hugs you. Yet there's something missing. There's no voice. It feels like there's only partially her there. But to you, Nala is Nala. No matter if it's a portion of her or her whole being, you have brought her back from the dead. Well, you could rejoice and believe you have taken a step closer in figuring out this perfected spell. You're just happy to have your sister back after a heinous mistake that on your part you wish you had never gotten to this far.
So, since everything that Lady Ravencroft went in one ear and out the other while I was inscribing these runes, like after she had left, my immediate thought is to run to her and show her that Nala's back.
Yeah.
And to apologize for snapping at her.
Yeah. So the scene then, as you guys are watching all of this occur, you've seen Jay literally bring somewhat the dead back to life. Not maybe fully, but adjustedly. And that is impressive in many ways. The scene shifts to you presenting Lady Ravencroft with your essentially your sister. You begin.
Okay. So I knock on the door.
Come in.
Open the door, and I walk in slowly. Hey, I'm home.
Jay, this is not your home anymore. I made it clear. You must go now. You are no longer my student. You must go. I've exiled you from my academy and from my schoolings. I expect you to get the last of your things and be on your way. As she looks like she's kind of reading and shuffling papers to the side.
But I fixed it. I fixed her, and like I motioned Nala to come into the house.
The soft sudden footsteps and the sound of the just airy presence as Nala moves forward, and essentially stares upon Lady Ravencroft. Lady Ravencroft stands up and puts her hands to her mouth and goes, "Oh my God,
See?
Jay,
She's fine. She's okay. I did it.
Jay, what have you done?" As she looks frightened and almost taken aback, she goes, "Jay, what you've done to Nala, you've bounded a piece of her soul and grafted her onto what? A puppet? Jay, this is not magic. Jay, this is necromancy."
But it worked. She's here. She's fine. Look at her.
Jay, I'm looking at her right now. You've bounded a piece of her soul to a body that isn't hers, Jay. She can never fully rest in the afterlife, for you have taken a piece of her soul and grafted it as if it was skin. Jay, there's a reason life and death exist in this world. There is a reason we do not cheat the natural order, for this is unnatural, Jay. Jay, what you have done is monstrous. You've not only decided in your own vein to hurt me, to hurt your sister, to hurt yourself, but now you dare hurt the gods. Now you dare spit in the face of nature and play you as God? This is not God, Jay. This is not good. This is not fixing it. What you have done? She starts crying in front of you. Jay, you have damned your sister from an afterlife like this. She will not know rest, Jay. She will not know what it means to pass over fully. I can hear her screaming, her soul that is stuck on this puppet. Do you not hear it, Jay? Do you not hear her screams, Jay?
I look mortified, but at the same time, I'm determined, I think is the word I want to use.
Okay.
And I'm like, no. This is Nala. This is her right here. She has everything that she needs right here. What would you have had me do? Nothing? Just let her go? Just let her die?
Yes, Jay.
I refuse.
Jay, that is the
refuse.
natural order. Life and death needs to happen, Jay. Do you believe your parents would be proud of you like this?
I storm off. I grab Nala's hand and I storm off.
Jay! As she's screaming and crying, Jay! Listen to me! And you just tune out any of last words she was trying to tell you, and the last bit of empathy she had for your situation as she tried to impart the final pieces of wisdom that this grieving teacher, mother, in many ways, even best friend, has shouted at you. And the vision slowly ends, but as you go back to present, Jay, what is your mindset right now?
I feel dread. I feel disappointment in myself. I feel anger, fury, just great disdain for my personal being. And I look at my sister staying next to me. I'm like, you're still real to me. You'll always be real to me. And I promise I will find a way to bring you fully back. I vow, this is my vow to you. I'm sorry, sis. And I look at my friend.
As you say that, Nala puts her hand on your shoulder and then grabs your hand and holds it and squeezes it. And you look to your friends.
Yeah, I look to my friends. So this is what I've been hiding from you guys. Will you guys help me?
I don't know if I was heard. My character says, of course. Sorry. That barely came out of my own throat.
It's okay. That's one yes. Any other takers? Anyone?
Y'all, is Tari the only one? Like, of course.
I want to be like, Jay, I don't know. You're playing with dangerous magic here. I'm not sure I want to support this.
As somebody
Amethyst.
who's constantly in the line of death and killing and all of that, it doesn't bother me, and that's why I'm like, I don't care. Let's go.
Amethyst Bunsen. Honestly, I think that is the sweetest thing. I would do the same thing. It's hard. I don't have that ability. Wish I could bring back what I lost.
And before this vision ends, as I'm gonna let you kind of perk up, Jay. You perk up hearing your friends all kind of, in a way, stand by you, reassure you that although this is a mission, they are by your side.
My ears perk up, my tail wags, and I give them all a big hug. I love you guys.
We love you too, Jay. Head pats.
And as you guys
too,
are all
buddy.
hugging and saying I love you to each other, a last visage happens. It's a different point of view from the events that led to Nala's death. As the spell was increasing rapidly, you see a different perspective as across the way, far out of eyesight that Jay could see, you see this clothed in crimson cowl creature as it raises its hand and pours what looks like this almost sludge-like, muddy, very almost liquid-like magic as it oozes and flows into the other side, where somewhere in a visage that you couldn't see, and you see that it is pouring more magic into your spell, causing it to go haywire, miscalculating the growth that you had already accounted for, as it's pushing the growth harder and harder. And you could see that the red cow cackles. Soon this one will lead. He will lead us to what we desire. And it fades as the red cowl creature slowly fades in the visage, and you are all looking at this as it increased and increased, and almost as if you were being pulled into the visage, you are closely seeing beyond the dark shade of the cowl to peer into this face, and one fiery eye looks back and goes, "I see you." And the visage ends, and you all basically end up back into the blank space.
Hey,
And
yo.
this is where we will basically, I'm not going to say end, but we're going to put a pin in this, and we'll continue this tomorrow.
Yes.
Appreciate.
How'd you guys feel
So
about
I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm ready. I'm ready for
Oh.
money to come.
Oh yeah, you
Art
guys.
is happy.
You guys, this is a night again. This is what we're going to be doing with everyone's character. So be prepared. I love the roleplay aspect. Love that you guys get more into it. The more fun it gets. So I'm excited for this.
Papi, can I post in the chat like the picture that you sent me of the red cow?
Oh, you can post this now. You may post it since now your party members all saw the red cowl and saw the eyes of what is beyond the cowl.
Bet. You guys, this guy's sick. Fucking Skeletor head ass.
Yo, that is mad fucking cool.
Oh, we are going to cook, boys, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to cook when this shit pops off. But again, this is where we're putting a pin in it. We are going to continue this tomorrow.
Dope as fuck.
So I'm going to stop the episode here. And when I say kombucha, we'll be back. All right. Kombucha.
Kombucha.
As
Are we all kombucha?
well, you guys can all say kombucha if you want.
Kombucha!
Kombucha. It's like cowabunga, but healthier.
It's like cowabunga, but healthier. I'm dead.
Where we last kind of left off, because I know it was a quick session. You all witnessed Jay's backstory thanks to a spell that was essentially given and put onto you guys by one of the many gods of the old world, Yagra, the rotted witch, who wanted to test your guys' valor, your strength, to see if you were worthy of being the guards of her goddaughter, the Princess of Amaryllis. The princess is safe in her cabin, but until you guys can prove that you can overcome your darkest moments, she will not permit you guys to be the guards. Jay, you had just gone through a fucking roller coaster of emotions, from viewing how everything began with showing your sister the magic that she can do, inspiring her to join you, getting heated warnings from your teacher along the lines of disobeying them, and even playing God and crafting your sister into this shadow companion that you have now before you. And your friends have all witnessed your deepest, darkest secret, the secret that you've held tight to your heart, a part of you that knows it's essentially not a full-grown plan and might even be very selfish, but in your eyes, it is the best way to provide and save your family. Now,
Exactly.
now we, as the visions end and you were warned, not necessarily seen, yet somehow through this flashback veil, there you saw the person who basically caused your spell to go haywire. You saw his red cowl, and deep beyond his veil, you did see one lit up eye, as it looked as if it was staring at all of you, and it said it sees you. And as quickly as that happened, the vision ended. Now, as you guys are all essentially coming to terms with that, what is going through your guys' mind now?
Who the fuck was that? Who was that? Who the fuck was that? That's
Amethyst is clears throat. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what's going on. I think I can comprehend what's going on,
That would I.
but the illusion is weird.
In the space that you guys are inhibiting, you hear the voice of Yagra. Sometimes it is not what we see, but it's having a clearer picture that shows us exactly what have we not seen. It seems in your past There was much more to it than you believed to be. And based off of what you saw, it is an evil greater than even I could have surmised. If it was able to see beyond the veil, it saw you staring back at you all. Whatever that person or creature was, he is not to be toyed with someone who is very fragile and has not yet met their potential. My advice to you all is to stay far away from the person in the red cowl. Whoever they are, they might be on the footing of gods. And you, my wonderful friends, are nowhere near ready to even fight a god, let alone being in a true presence of one. She goes, may we now continue, or do you feel the need to back out now?
I would love to continue.
Is that the consensus of everyone?
We're already
Yup.
here.
There's no point backing out now.
We still need to go get the princess. We have
I'm-
a job.
We still do have a good princess, yeah.
I'm glad to hear you all are very motivated. And we shall continue with you, human man. As those words just finish, it's almost like the blackness showing a light, and the light is growing bigger and bigger, almost like if it's expanding in that vast space. And before you see a young version of Cinder wandering around with a girl on his arm, as if a smile genuinely across his face, a smile that you have not seen Cinder ever really have, but a genuine one at that, as he's arm in arm with the girl, eating an apple, talking about the future. Just like before, Cinder, when I say present Cinder, that's going to be your present take, but if I'm talking to your past Cinder, I will refer to past Cinder before, if we're talking in the flashback, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I'm going to talk to past Cinder right now. Okay. So, where are we going to go for our date tonight?
I'm not sure, honey. I know it's been almost since I've been on a date. What do you think?
You know, it's been a while since we watched the flowers bloom together. I don't think we've done that since we were kids, and it'd be nice. I could make a quick picnic and maybe even make you your favorite sandwich or something.
Sounds lovely, honey. I know we've always walked past that garden that you like.
You know me so well. And as quickly as she basically hugs onto your arm, two gentlemen of somewhat orc descent come to you, and they say, "Hey, Cinder, we need to talk to you. The boss wants to have a couple of words with you."
Honey, give me a minute. Let me take care of some business real quick. I promise that'll just be a moment.
Cinder, who are they?
Former colleagues.
Okay. Well, I'll be right here waiting for you.
All right, I promise I'll just be a moment.
Cinder, what a beautiful wife you have.
Now, you know to stay away from her.
Okay, I'm just saying. The boss wants to have a couple of words with you. He's stationed over this alleyway. So, just relax, ease up, and remember, you're new to the family. So there's a little bit of a pecking order here. If we ask you anything or we talk to you about anything, remember whose share is always bigger, okay?
Do we really have to do this right now? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something with my wife?
Hey, you're the one who's been walking and frolicking all over the place. This is just business. You know the rules of this family. You wanted to keep her out of your life? By all means. But don't be surprised when your real life comes and finds you.
Okay, fine. How long is this gonna take?
The boss said he was already here. I wonder where. And before the guard ever finishes the sentence, you see emerging a small figure around 4'10", 4'8", coming out of the shadows as a halfling man smoking a cigar comes out. He's dressed pretty nicely sharp, nicely tailored. You know that this is none other than Bramble Grimlock of the Grimlock family. And he has another bodyguard, this very Dracoa person who has a seat that he's holding, puts it down on the ground just so the boss can sit when he talks to you. It's kind of a booster seat too, so it's boosted up to keep, so he can keep at a little bit of eye level with you. Sanda.
Why is that hilarious?
Because it's amazing.
It's like so unintimidating.
It's supposed to be unintimidating. It's supposed to have a little bit of humor into it that he's short, but he doesn't like to be short.
He's insecure about his shortness, but he's gonna make it everybody else's problem. Not
Well,
not his
no.
own.
He likes being eye level with people. He doesn't like people be like looking down on him. So he likes to be at eye level with everyone he talks to, or people he works under him. So he always have
Can I
someone to
say
carry him.
something?
What?
Sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry. When you were doing the whole accent, and I'm magically in the trees right now, and I want to tell you, when you were doing the voice, you sounded like the actor who was Australian that played in one of the shows with like Homelander and all that, and he's Australian.
Is he really?
all I can hear him saying, "Huey, damn bloody Homelander took my kid."
No, you do sound like Billy. That's crazy.
I need to watch The Boys.
Bro,
Yes, please, you do. You and Stoney watch it. It might be really uncomfortable, but like the actors really, you sound like him.
Because I think
like
I've only
4
watched
seasons.
one.
Yes,
Yeah, I've only watched the
Ugh.
first.
When it first came out, and I was like, yeah, this is not my thing.
Yeah.
It
so
was
No.
too funny.
not
I'll
for
be sure to.
everybody.
I'll be sure to try to watch it because I heard good things about it. And I need to watch V2.
Literally, if
Yeah.
Superman was a sociopath. And at that point, I'd rather watch the fucking, what was it called? Is it Brightburn or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Brightburn
yeah.
was good too.
That was great. Oh my god, I loved that. It was amazing. And I thought Homelander would be better.
No, he's not a child.
Um,
Well, no, I thought it would be what would happen if that child grew up, when that child grows up. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah,
so.
no, I got you.
But, no.
Nah,
He's like a wasp. Brightburn is like a wasp, like alien. I think he's that what he is.
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, but,
Which I don't know how a wasp gets laser eyes, but all right, sure.
right?
I don't know pheromones. I don't know.
Hormones is crazy.
I don't know. But continuing with the scene as he gets his little booster seat and looks at you in the eye. He tells you, "Send a good news. I have a proposition for you. A good deal."
All right. Shoot. What's the proposition, Cripple?
Well, you've been talking about constantly wanting to go straight and leave the family, and I'll admit I've been a bit apprehensive, but I have an opportunity that is so good and so rich. Not only will it pay your debt to me, but it'd give you a nice little starting egg for you and your lovely wife over there. Something to start your, maybe get a nice little house or something in a nice area, or even move kingdoms over.
All right. There must be some kind of strings attached. What's the catch here?
Cinda. I've never been one to sell you something that was impossible, especially impossible for you. But you know me too well. The deal, well, the job is you're gonna have to steal some of the diamonds in Platania. And for you, Cinder, Platania is essentially like robbing Washington, D.C., like stealing the map. Like, this is like the holiest of holy cities. This is
Damn.
This is going into the Vatican
yeah.
and breaking down into the vault that you need to have the special clearance to be in a completely hazmated suit because the paper in there is so fucking thin and you have to be able to breathe because you won't be able to breathe in there because it's not an oxygenated room. Yes, I love this fucking vault. I want to go so badly. It's like on my. I wish I had that level of money. Because then I could pay my way in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The basic knowledge of this, so you don't have to make a knowledge roll, would be that Platania is actually ruled by one of the gods of this world. In fact, it is ruled by one of the, I would say one of the strongest ones, the Rainbow Dragon Agniel, the Lord of Light himself, one of the Lords of Light, and one of the highest rated above. This is his kingdom. This is essentially like stealing. You're essentially plundering God's treasures. This is what your boss is telling you.
This is like stealing from Cleopatra's tomb.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
So like
Period.
This is the knowledge that you already have whatsoever. You already like know that this is not only like one of the richest and most powerful cities in Ventrix, the entirety of Ventrix, but like it is ruled by one of the most powerful deities ever to exist. So because that's that information in the mind of you that is spiraling as you're hearing this job. So Cinda, what do you say? Interests you?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that I don't really have any say in what happens. At least tell me this. Will I be able to sneak in and take what I need? Are there any guards? If I'm gonna do this, I want to make sure I have the best outcome possible.
You know me, Cinda. I get all the details. Look it. He kind of gives you like a piece of paper that has all of the basically the blueprint and the logistics of the job. Who wants the diamonds? The big cut, which is beyond everything that you could have ever imagined. Like this is like basically it kind of already shows your calculated cut, and that money already is enough to put you. Basically, you could become a citizen of Platania with the cut that you would get. You could move into that city, the richest city in all of Ventrix, and it has a blueprint of how many guys you'll have on your team. It has three guys on the team that you're familiar with from previous jobs. That there's 20 guards, but there is a sweet spot that like it's going to be during a very like birthday banquet. So you'll have like the perfect chance to like get in there. It does have 2 extra guys on your team that you've never worked for, like you never worked with before, but it's all enticing. The job seems solid proof. It's a quick get in, get out, and just kind of maneuver basically like that.
Right. Okay.
So that's what's on the paper list that you have. That's what's on your like basically your ledger, your blueprint sheet that he's giving you. Goes, He goes, see, Cinda? Would I sell you on a job you couldn't do? Look, my connect who's asking for these diamonds, for these jewels, he's solid proof. He's the one who gave me this information. So, what do you say? I mean, you and your lovely lady were just talking about doing a free date, from what I was able to summarize. So, how about it? Doesn't a beautiful girl like her deserve to be treated to the world, Cinda?
This sounds way too good to be true.
He then kind of puts his hand on like his heart, kind of like doing like a little like cross to swear. Goes, I swear, this can be your last job, Cinda. I'd hate to see you go, but with a take like this, I can easily forget your servitude in this family.
Okay, fine. Last mission, then I'm done. No more.
I swear it. Your last mission and your duty and servitude to this Grimlock family will be done. He then puts his little halfling hand out and goes, so, do we have a deal, Cinda?
I shake his hand. Okay, Grimlock. If you say this is the last mission.
Good boy. He then has his like guard basically carry him up and like light his cigar as he's kind of just like starting to walk slowly away as all these guys grab all the stuff that he uses to theatrically set this up. And he goes, you'll meet me Wednesday night at the old family house. You and your guys will be on the mission. It should take you at least a month to get it done. I expect to see you out of this. I expect you to see out of this village by then.
Alright, if you say so, Grimlock.
As you as they leave down the alleyway, you can kind of see your wife poking her head over her over the turn to see what essentially is taking you so long.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, Cinda. She goes, what's going on? What was all that about?
Honey, do you remember when I used to be a part of that criminal organization?
Of course, you told me that you were gonna quit for me, that you're gonna stop doing all that stuff. It's dangerous.
I know. He has one last mission, and it's gonna pay well enough for us to become citizens, and I promise this is the last job that I do for him.
Cinder, you what more do we need? You do enough already. Like, we don't need you doing these jobs.
I know, I promise, honey, I promise. I know I promised before. I promise this last thing. I promise we're so close to citizenship. I promise this last mission, and I promise we can go and we can get away and have a vacation. It'll be everything you ever dreamed of. I promise this last thing, just a little extra.
I don't know, Cinder. I have to tell you something, and I don't think you should just do this job, because everything that's happening, and it's just so much.
Alright, what is it?
And before she could say anything, she basically goes, it can wait, I guess, until after your job. And like that, it fades kind of, and present Cinder, you're seeing this. How do you feel?
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Damn it!
You all saw that vision. You all can see your friend. You see a part of your friend's past. All of you guys. What do you? How do you feel about seeing all this happen?
I'm getting emotional.
It's not your fault, dude. You could have known.
I know. I
my character just kind of sits quietly because her her intuition could tell that it was a trap from the moment that it you know, with the father that she has, she could just tell that nothing comes without a great cost with people like that. So she just kind of stays quiet because she doesn't want to be insensitive.
Do you guys want to keep like putting your hands on him or like trying to cheer him up a little bit?
She rests her hand on his back and just like kind of like, no, there, silent.
I pat his shoulder.
No.
Sorry, bud.
Amethyst puts also hand on the opposite side of the shoulder and says, "You got this, Jay. It's okay. We're not perfect. We're all not perfect. But we always learn from all of our mistakes, even if the ones manipulate us into the mistakes."
I know. I knew he shouldn't have been trusted. I let the one last gig get to me. I should have known it was foolish to me to go in.
And as you say, going in, the white light takes over again, as it brights you back to the second you and your team of 5 enter the castle, as you have 3 men on you who were very much competent and 2 who look more like just there to be muscle, as you guys are all basically scavenging through the halls as the celebration is loud and can be heard. You're running through and you're looking for the jewels. You go into this vault area and you essentially open the vault somewhat easily. You're very competent pickpocket. You're a very competent thief, and you feel like this job is running very easily, very like almost a little too easy, but you're already so far along that it makes sense that okay, we just got to keep moving forward, and whatever happens, like you're gonna try to like not weasel, but you're gonna try to like wiggle your way through to like get out of this. And as quickly as you get to the vault room, you see the jewels.
Last jewels. I see it.
Nice, Cinder.
I wonder if this is really the last gig. I know this would just be the last little bit to get us through.
Hey, boss, it looks like this is it. Like, look, I'm gonna hate to see you go, Sin, but hey, you've been a help to the Grimlock family, and I really appreciate everything you've done. Look, it's no question that I and Agor over there really enjoy having, you know, this life of crime and getting money where we can, but you're not built like us, Sin, and we appreciate that you're trying to get out of this life. In fact, I know we didn't mention it, but because we didn't want to jinx this job, but me and Agor are thinking maybe we get out of the life too. I mean, hell, with a deal like this and in a proposition like that, maybe even old Bramble will give us a chance to buy ourselves out of the family. You're kind of inspiring us, bud.
I don't know. If I'm being honest, if I were you guys, I wouldn't trust him. He's not as honest as he looks.
And you're not wrong, and that's why we want to buy ourselves out of this life. Sin, there's not many people who live to be old and be rich like this in this family. I think we've run our course, and you know, maybe it's time we all kind of try to find our way out of this family in this life. You're going straight with a wife, and my girlfriend, well, she's gonna need me to step up soon. She's pregnant, and Agor over there, his parents really need someone more stable to provide money and keep their family shop open. This will be our last job too. Let's get this done so we can get out, and before he can even say get out of here, the 2 backup guards, the men that just got added to your team, run these big swords through the backs of your associates, people that you've worked with before, people that you were essentially, I wouldn't, it's like a workplace relationship with, like, where you don't hate them, but you had some good times with them, you had some good conversations with, and like that, their entire bodies are leaking out the blood as they're both stabbed from the back, as these two guards who are, it's hard to tell what race they could possibly be, but it's almost as if they are perchance Dracoas mixed with humans. They have very lizard-like skin, reptilian-like features, and they both kind of look to you and go, "Nice job finding the jewels there, buddy."
Hey, I stay back. I have to have these for Gramble, or else
Don't worry.
he'll make my wife disappear.
Bramble's fully aware of this plan going sideways. In fact, he wanted us to make sure that there's more money to go around for just the three of us. Me, my brother, and Bramble.
What? I thought I was part of the deal. Why have I been cut out the deal?
It's funny that you say that. Cut out. It is a fun word to use. You're expendable. You wanted out of the life, right? We're just making sure that you just get out of all life in general.
Damn it! I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it.
As you quickly see all that's happening, you grab the jewels and you try to run away, and those two buffoons that are chasing you down, they're not as fast as you. In fact, they're probably not as a quarter fast than you. You get away, you fall back to your exit strategy, you get on your horse and you go back all the way to your village, giving Bramble a piece of your mind, because now his failed assassination attempt is done, and you are going to get answers on why this had to happen like that. As you get home within the weeks, you make your way to Bramble, as he is right there waiting in his chair. You basically bust through his mansion. You go through all the proper channels to like actually put the jewels down on the table, and you scream at him, and he's right there just staring at you. Get into it, buddy. Get angry.
Bramble, damn it! You cut me out of the deal? What the hell? You knew that was supposed to be for me and my wife. What the hell's your deal?
He looks at you. He takes a big puff, and then he puts his cigar down and ashes it out. He goes, "Cinda, it's no hard feelings. It's just business."
Business my ass! You knew this was gonna help me and my wife get away from this. This is exactly what I was afraid of. I knew it was too damn good to be true. You tricked me!
Now, Cinda, I do believe my exact words will get you out of life, the family life. I did fudge up the words a bit just so it can meet my agenda. But, Cinda, I am just so shocked that you made your way here back to the village after everything you've done.
I didn't have any other option. What was I supposed to do?
I mean, I couldn't believe you would resort to those means. I mean, killing a prince, slitting his throat just so you could get away. I'm so shocked at these ideas. As he quickly snaps his fingers, you are confused. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So yeah, you don't know what he's talking about at all. You're like, killing a prince. What the fuck?
What? Killing a prince? I don't remember doing that. When did that happen, Bramble?
He goes, Well, I mean, that's how you got out of the castle. You and the Dakin brothers, you killed the prince just to use him as leverage to get out. Everyone saw it. I mean, why would you do such a thing? And as quickly as after that snap, you hear guards coming in. They're covered in this very like insignia of rainbow colors. And one of the captains comes to you and he goes, Mr. Grimlock, is this him? Is this the culprit you told us about that was the one who killed the prince and organized his way to rob the vault on the day of Lord Agneal's celebration banquet? He goes, yes, it is. Right there. That's him.
Brimble, you bastard! You called the guards on me?
And then he kind of like raises up this kind of like sphere. It's almost like a cerulean like color. And then he plays, he kind of like taps on it and does like a little like kind of like light magic to it. And it replays the conversation that you guys just had where you kind of say like, where it's obviously fudged up with magic, but it seemingly paints you saying that, yeah, you definitely killed the prince, that you're admitting to it.
Oh, shit.
Yes. It's essentially,
Damn.
it essentially like kind of like paints you in the bad light as if like you're killed the prince, that this was all your plan, that you're turning that, you know, basically to distance Bramble Grimlock away from the situation, as if you outed yourself to him. He uses this to play for the guards, and the guards look at you and they're like, it's enough. That's all the evidence we need to see. Take him in order, men. We're gonna trial him for anything we can. And they basically grab you and they take you back to Platania, as you are about to be charged with the highest order of crimes. You do break free from this and back to present you, Cinder. Where are you at after seeing this flashback of you running away from the guards and, you know, the job that went south and all this, like trying to basically throw you under the bus?
This wasn't my fault. This was not my fault. I should have done better. Damn it.
You guys are all here. You guys all saw that and witnessed that. How do you feel after saying all this?
Cinder,
Yes.
that is very terrifying, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
No, it's my fault. I should have never joined the Empire. I knew it was a mistake.
It might have been a mistake, but you trusted someone that you were not expecting. It's not your fault.
It was for the money, and it was for my wife. I had a suspicion that she might have been pregnant, and I wanted to make sure we would be better off, but I can only blame myself for this.
Take time to earn forward, learn from the mistakes, but don't hate yourself too much.
You're right. I shouldn't be so hard on myself.
And as saying hard to yourself leaves your words, the white light kind of flares back, and it's you running. It's raining. You're running back to your home. You see the vision of everything that is happening. You being able to juke the guards. You being able to like get away without being seen. You get back to your house, trying to find your wife as she's there sitting down in the dark, almost as if she's catatonic in a sense.
Clarissa? Clarissa! Clarissa, honey!
I'm right here.
Damn it! Clarissa! I thought they had killed you.
She looks at you kind of like almost scared of you and like shocked at the same time. She goes, I can't believe you killed the prince. You killed a child.
I did no such thing. That's a lie.
Cinder, you always told me that you did your jobs and nobody would get hurt, and a child is dead because of you.
I have no recollection of ever hurting a child. When did that happen?
They told me, your work associates, they told me that you're wanted by the crown, that the kingdom of Platania is looking for you, that you killed their prince, a child, and you were trying to rob, and you did this so you could get away?
That wasn't me. I promise that I didn't do it. It was them.
Cinder, I don't know what to believe anymore. She starts really crying. She goes, Cinder, I'm pregnant, and I don't know who you are.
That's what you wanted to tell me? Why didn't you tell me before?
I didn't want to get you in your head and involve you in anything but now. She looks at you a little bit more, like just kind of seeing through you. She goes, I don't even know if I want you in my life anymore.
I don't know what to make of this. I promise this wasn't me. You have to believe me. That was them. I was framed.
Cinder, he showed me the seeing rock, and then as you like kind of, you haven't really noticed it yet, but in the distance you see Bramble Grimlock kind of coming in with his guards. He goes, easy there, Clarissa. It's okay. It's okay. We're here to get Cinder the help he needs to put him away. Hopefully some time in prison will help his consciousness so he stops lying and denying all these things that he said he hasn't done.
Brimble, you stay the hell away from her.
I'm not the one who hurt a kid, Cinder. I'm not the one who murdered a child. That was you. That's the blood on your hands. As he replays it on the seeing rock again, and you could see you basically admitting to the situation. And he goes, what type of monster is this, Cinder? I had you part of my family, and this is who you really are? I would never have thought this, even perceived this. And he kind of slowly walks over to Clarissa, and he kind of grabs her by the hand. Clarissa, you are like family in this business. You have known, she kind of already knows he's a bad guy, but she is more likely to believe him now because of this evidence against you. It's almost stacked again. The deck is severely stacked against you, and this, and she kind of just walks out of the house and runs, crying as she's kind of holding her stomach. And before you could even chase after her, Bramble like stops you and holds. It kind of like raises his hand, does like, leave her be, Cinder. I mean, you have much bigger fish to fry. I mean, the gods are over all this city looking for you, and all it takes is a big warning sign up in the sky to show them exactly where you're at. So, Cinder, I'm gonna tell you this just because, you know, you were family to me, but I don't like what you did in my family. Being presentable, giving men options, giving people inspiring hope. Can't have that. I need fear in my family to put people in line. Too many people start getting brave. Everyone wants out. Everyone wants to take a deal. It just becomes too much. I don't need that in my life. So, the best way to stop a fire from ever happening is by snuffing out and pouring water on the smoke. And you, my boy, you're smoke, Cinder. And as quickly as he gets away, he snaps his hands, and a big bunch of magic kind of flies out of these guards that are outside's hands as they're basically shooting a warning flare out to alert them that this is where you're at. How do you react to this, Cinder?
Hold on.
You're good.
My computer's like bugging out.
Oh, did you hear anything I said?
No, I did not. My computer keeps freezing for some reason.
What was the last thing you heard?
The last I remember is Grimble approaching my wife with the stone, and you saying that she knows that he's somewhat of a bad guy, but trusts him more after being shown the basically me supposedly admitting to killing the prince.
So yeah, so after like basically all of that, they seen you. She ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Bramble stopped you. He gave you this little I would essentially say it's he gave you his reasoning why he's doing this to you, and it's because you're kind of you kind of influenced a positive message in this family, and it essentially all came to longs of he's in order to stop a rebellion, he's gonna put water down on the cinders to keep from anything of sparking out. So he's stopping you from becoming a forest fire or being a rebellion in his family.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he's throwing you under the bus. That's why he was trying to kill you. And that's why right now he had his men basically that were still outside shoot off magic to let the guards know where you're at, and they essentially that's where the flashback ends.
Okay.
So this is where present you comes in.
Okay. He took my wife. He showed her magic that was not real. I didn't kill the prince. I didn't hurt the child. It was not me. I can't believe she believed him too. Damn it.
Cinder, I have a question.
Yes.
When do we ride for this fat bastard?
It has to be at nighttime when they're all asleep. We have to be able to sneak in. I have to be able to put a plan together. It has to be sometime at night.
I will help you reclaim your wife, and your child. You have my word.
I don't know if that's possible, Jay. He's taken everything from me. I don't know if I'm able to reclaim what's mine.
As long as we work as a team, we can do this.
I'm really gonna need to lean on you guys, but I don't know if I'm worthy of you guys trusting me either.
You can lean on us, Cinder, and we will guide you along the way. I believe 100% in my heart that your wife is still there with the child of yours and hers alone, waiting and wishing that maybe you would come back.
I don't know. She said that she doesn't know who I am anymore. And, I doubt she'll ever come back.
I don't want to pry, but we all saw, and I don't want to say anything, but looks like a lot of manipulation of his skills is very grand tour. And I think to be considered if we do attack, I think we to be careful because I think his ability is to manipulate and consume someone's brain. So what I'm saying is your wife is probably that she was manipulated in a way that was him.
That's Brembo for you. Manipulation magic.
So if we could take him out with you and we'll be here, we'll see. Just never lose hope on something you stern for.
You take down any
Your
magician.
back, my sin, always.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm more than grateful that I could ever have friends like you.
As that vision ends, a new vision appears. It seems like it's a vision of what's currently happening with your wife right now. As you see your wife in a nicer looking house, and she is just cooking, cleaning, and doing daily tasks. As a young little boy, looks very much like the both of you, runs to her and asks what what's on the menu for today. And of course it is butter bread, some cooked carrots, a nice maybe a roast stew on the side. From what it looks like, your family's eating good. This is very like high-end stuff. And coming through the door, you see Bramble with his guards as he goes, wonderful, wonderful. My favorite family is here enjoying a dinner. Do you need anything from me? As he looks towards Clarissa, he goes, remember, Clarissa, your family. All I want to do is make sure that you and this little one, he kind of ruffles his hair, you and this little one, this little Sparky here, are taken care of and made made comfortable around the city. I mean, I am the mayor now, the mayor who basically turned his life around after one of his men just committed horrendous crimes.
This tiny fat bastard.
So yeah, present youth, you can all now you see all this happening.
I hate Min. I want to punch him in the face. We will get your wife back, Cinder. This is making me emotional. I gotta stay strong.
Damn it! I knew it. I knew Brembo was gonna do that. I knew it.
And that's where your vision ends, Cinder. As you know your wife and child are thriving, and your son looks around to be, let's say, 5 years old. Brumble is keeping your family. It seems like he's funding them, and he's the mayor now. But it also seems like he's basically taking a special interest in your family and is providing for them and essentially giving this weird like uncle energy to your child, and like it's fucked.
Damn.
Thunder. He's a manipulative bastard. And you akin him to a magician, right?
Very much so, yes.
What's the best way to take down a magician?
If I remember correctly, they say every magician never reveals his tricks, so there's gotta be some way that we can show that it's all just trickery.
Exactly. If we show his hand, crush him, tear down everything he stands for, and get your family back.
And how do you suppose that we do that?
Well, we'll have to travel there first. You have to see. We need reconnaissance. We need to see what's going on.
I don't know how we're supposed to get there.
I'm sure we'll find a way, bro.
his
I hope so.
as that vision fades and ends, I want to ask a question. Amethyst, did you get the same role as Taria?
Elaborate.
Yeah, we both got 6.
You both got 6.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Roll one more time, both of you, and then whoever's higher will go first.
One more time. For knowledge
Instinct.
or
Instinct.
no? Oh, yes. Right. Thank you. Okay, rolling now. Who wants to go first? Stony.
I haven't rolled mine yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Are you sure it was instinct? I thought it was knowledge.
I said instinct because I can see that it's instinct.
No, it was instinct. It was instinct. Never mind. $14 with hope.
All right, you could take that hope. I have already 10 fears, so I'm just gonna keep it there.
It won't let me.
Oh, do you already full?
No, I have 2 hope slots left. It won't let me click on plus or minus on my stresses either, or my HP, or my damage, calculating damage either.
Try resetting
Or my
it.
armor. I can't view my vault. Okay.
What was that?
It was a car. That was a car. That was a car.
I live in
heard that.
Tijuana, Mexico.
Sounds like they spin in the block.
No, they just.
I live in Tijuana. What do you
I was
expect?
Ooh, they said, "What's up?"
Oh, it turns out what happened was I
Mhm.
I guess I need to verify my
A
account.
little squeak. Oh, crap, just did it for me.
We all like.
Maybe I need to re-verify my
Watch the news pop up 2 hours. You're like, "Oh, that just happened around my name."
Re-verify it.
No, I don't think it will. Yeah, I guess it logged me out and it's gonna re-verify things.
Okay.
Oh, damn. We're taking cookies and milk because we're throwing fits now.
Okay, Amethyst,
Damn.
what did you get?
I rolled a 4, with 1 hope and 3 fear.
Wow.
Because my instincts is a +0.
That's why.
I have +2 on instinct, so
All right.
I
now,
really, I
uh,
would. When I was making it, I really wanted to be able to have agility and presence and knowledge, because as a sorcerer, because sometimes sorcerers really can't commute from fitness or instinct sometimes because they're too focused on either dodging or being able to perform or be able to analyze things.
okay, fixed it. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
I had more hope.
Okay, awesome. So you, since you rolled higher, you.
Oh, it's my turn. Can I forego my turn and then give it to Amist? I'm not emotionally ready yet.
Okay.
Still gotta recover.
from the car keeping in my neighborhood.
Hold up! I forgo my roll.
Ready.
Amist, you rolled a 14. What do you mean? I rolled the 4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be. Can we be real? She rolled a 14 and I rolled a 4. That doesn't mean something. We just remove the 1. It would be like if we got the 4 at the same time because we got 6 yesterday,
I know.
which is funny as hell.
True.
Okay.
All right,
First, you go first. I'm not ready.
I'm down.
Okay.
I got you.
I'm
ready for this.
So Amethyst, as you are all still like comforting Cinder on this incident and trying to just be there from letting him know that you guys will ride for him. That when the time comes and this mission is over, you guys are more than happy to like go take down Bramble and help him get his wife and daughter back, our wife and son back. Ignore my cat; he's being a little baby.
We're spinning the block on Brent. We got
That block scared the fuck out of him. He was ready. He's perked out right now.
What ends up happening now is you see your life back, Amethyst. A vision of you young, seeing your mom and your dad together and your family as you're all eating together in this somewhat underground village in this magical forest. You see a lot of these rock elf-like people who have these gems and jewels on their head that are shining bright in different colors, and not just amethyst, but of ruby, of sapphire, of pearl, and all these other type of gemstone rocks that you literally find underground are all essentially coming together and all having a kind of like a festival, kind of having like a celebration essentially, as you are all singing and having fun. You feel this intense emotion of just utter joy as you can see you having fun. And again, just like with the boys, I'm gonna talk as your parents, so I'm gonna talk to past Amethyst, and I will be essentially
Sure.
also I'm talking to past Amethyst. When we switch back to present Amethyst, we'll say present Amethyst. Okay. Okay. Talking to past Amethyst. Honey, are you enjoying your time at the festival?
Yes, I am, Mom. I'm having a really good time. Everyone is around and we're all gathering today and we're enjoying ourselves. My cousins, our nieces, my brothers, my sisters. I'm having a wonderful time, Mom.
It truly is a wonderful evening. Do you know why we have the Rock Festival?
Why, Mom? Why do we have the Rock Festival?
See, many, many years ago when the gods barely came into this world, there was one who came here, and she is said to be where we came from. Her name was Maya. She was said to be the god who danced on the ground and made rocks move and celebrate. She was this giantess woman who is just adorned in forgery and leaves and all the foliage of the world. She has rock-like skin. She has elven-like features. They often say she's the predecessor to us, that we all descend from Maya, that when her magic touched the ground, it gave birth to us all. And that is why we rock elves exist. We are descended from her. We all dance in honor of her. Every step we take, every move we make, it is in honor of her.
Every step we take. Sorry.
I was
Yeah,
waiting
no,
for
I thought of that too.
I was
couldn't-
waiting for
I
someone to
couldn't,
try.
It's perfect. Thank you.
I could not do it. I was like, I don't want to interrupt, but no.
I'll be watching you.
We'll be in my chat just said, we'll be watching you.
That's the best.
I love it. I love it, everybody.
Um,
I love it. Okay, sorry.
so yeah, so your mom has just told you about the goddess Maya, one of the many lords of light, the god that is seemingly the responsible for your clan's existence, and they're just your patron saint essentially, as they all dance the dance together. You're just caught up in these emotions. You're caught up in the story of hearing this fantastical figure who's the reason for this.
I'm having a joy of my time. That is lovely to know. I will always represent and always take time to nurture everything and understand everything and knowledge everything, Mother. That is beautiful. Thank you. Amethyst bows to her politely. I appreciate you.
She kisses your head and she goes, "Sweetie, in this world, this is truly life. Dancing, having fun, being free. There's no better feeling in the world than this. I want you to always remember and hold this to your heart, to be true to yourself and be as free as your wings can carry you." As she kisses your forehead again, she makes sure she essentially has her jewels start kind of resonating with yours as you both basically shine bright with each other. But as quickly as all that is happening, you hear
Shine
this
bright like a diamond.
you hear this kind of skerfuffle outside as explosions are happening outside of the forest, outside of your guys'
Okay.
cave entrance, as you hear like these words that are echoing out, almost projecting out towards the cave, as you hear in this very like wretched kind of goblin-like tone, and saying and it was, and it should, and it shall so be, that Raya, the god of light, that blesses us with his words, he would deprive the world of all of this lustful and sinful debauchery that occurs, all of this disparagement upon the gods. It is up to us. It is up to me, my knights of the light, to purge this sin from ever committing and touching the ground that we call home. As this goblin-looking priest cardinal walking with a scepter approaches the entrance of the gate, as all these knights are attacking and breaking and stabbing women left and right, killing kids, beheading them, as his words, his sermons are echoing through this underground cave throughout the entirety of it. You can hear men saying, "Grab the jewels." You can kind of see men not necessarily falling victim, but to say a nicer word, giving into their temptations of flesh, as they, before they finally murder some of the rock elves, they have their fun with them before destroying them and taking their jewels off their heads. And all of this is happening as he's preaching the sermons of the Lord of Raya. Amethyst, you sing all of this.
What
Now
they
to-
did to the pagan and Jewish people. Got it.
That's
So,
valid.
President Amethyst, you are seeing all of this happen again, as if like you're reliving it again, and all your friends can see this.
Amethyst starts to swell up with tears in her eyes, and her voice starts to crack. This might be a past of memories and a reflect, but this is still hurting me, and this is something that I have to continue to move forward, knowing this is already in my mind, and I have to live this, as I am the only survivor. I still enjoy learning as I move forward, and I will always try my best to always improve myself. As she starts to close her eyes and swipe her eyes with her hands to take the tears out of her face, and piercing eyes stares into the present time self and watching it as encouraging herself to, it's okay, it happened and you can move forward. This was very hurting, this was sad. I will be strong, and I will make sure that nothing like this will happen to anybody, and I will make sure to take revenge for my family and for the spirits of my village that lives within me and in this crystal gem of mine in my head. As she closes her eyes and the crystal gem lights up as she's feeling and communicating with the spirits of all around herself in her mind of consciousness.
I run over and give Amy a big wolf hug. You were so brave. You were so
Amethyst Amethyst looks with his shocky face. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm so brave. I appreciate you. That brings me with clarity and comfort.
If there's anything you need, you can count on me.
Thank you. I will, and I will always need that, especially for all of you. We are now family, and this is the first time I've ever had contact with Some of you, with anyone actually. I'm glad to have you guys in my journey of my adventure times.
Come along, grab your friends. I'm going to braid this.
Come on. Come on and grab your friends.
As
On that note, does Amethyst want to smoke with me? Because I was about to type it in, and I figured.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah.
Cheers, queers.
Yeah. That was a lot.
oh, there's more about to happen right now. Like,
Oh,
God.
Yeah, no.
Give us a second.
Give us a warning, like, hey, it's about to get really trauma
oh, no,
leveling
yeah,
up. Be ready.
Okay, take a quick little smoke break because this next part is gonna.
Give me a second, please.
Like, I'm very strong with trauma, but holy shit, I have to get in character for the character.
Get a character for the character is.
If you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean. If you don't, I won't get into it after the stream's
You're
done.
good.
Crazy.
Cheers.
Cubes, I forgot that
Hey.
pretty much everybody in this call is also in this.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
I was supposed to do that last week so I wouldn't have to worry this week, but I forgot.
It's okay.
I'm ready. If you're ready, Stony.
I'm trying to be ready. My grinder's not grinding properly.
Bobby, you traumatized her with my
Oh,
story.
dude, this is gonna be the next part right now was about to be bad.
Yeah, let me get my slippers and my plushie real quick. No, I'm joking.
Can anyone hear Stony?
Yeah, I think so.
I can hear her, but it's sometimes when she's
can you hear
a
me
bit
now?
away, like a bit away from her mic. Yes, it's hard to hear her.
Hello?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you
we
now.
can hear you.
Oh my God.
So I accidentally hit it with my chin, and it
Okay.
turned the mic off.
Okay.
She said chin ability activated.
I was so loud you could still hear me because
Well, I can hear
the
you
girls
the room because it echoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would love to hear Stony's voice to echo. Oh.
sorry.
That's fucking hilarious. That needs to be an audio thing. Soundboard. Okay.
me saying echo. You're an idiot.
Yes.
I just think of the
from the
Grinch.
Grinch.
That's where I did it from. I was waiting for one of these days for my gods to whisper through the echoes and make me feel like a dumbass.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm stupid. You're stupid. God.
I'm gonna whisper it so you can't hear it. It won't reflect. You're an idiot. What the fuck?
I know. He was just like, God, fucking. I give up. Okay. Cheers, queers.
Cheers, queers, for a
Take your
double
guys'
steer.
Take your guys' hit and we can continue on.
Are you guys done so I can freedom speak, or do I have to wait?
You could, yeah. You guys are still in the present scene, so you can still speak.
No, it was Neckline. Neckline wanted to say something.
Oh,
He's
did he?
he's talking.
It's least snort drama snort.
Quick question. Are you guys done so I can freedom speak, or do I have to wait? Does he want to? If he wants, are you guys are taking a little smoking break right now, right?
Yeah, I have a ball package.
Yeah, he could come in.
I'm sorry, you're getting me really high. You can. I'm down. I already took my bull hit, but if I get too big, I don't think my character is gonna be the character which she is. Like,
When I'm baked like a fucking.
dude, I'm so baked that I can fit 10 billion bees in my heart for them to sting. Oh, what the fuck? What does that mean? I don't know, bro. Just let it happen.
What that reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? You know what?
Bubble
wait.
Buddy.
Hootie.
from the Owl House. No,
Hootie.
he
I
said
love eating bees.
he said Hootie and the Blowfish, and I was like, oh my lord.
You
No.
stop!
Hootie!
That's what I was thinking. Wait, stop. That's what I was
Good
thinking.
old Darius Rucker.
Oh my god.
Oh
Stony, I'm sending you so much love to the cosmos. Girl, why are you in my mind? Stop. You're like slugging in.
Okay.
And I like that.
Let
I'll
me-
let you slug in.
Let me know when you guys are ready to continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm ready.
Continue.
We're ready, teacher. I'm ready. Sorry, Captain.
Oh god. Okay.
Everybody quiet. He's talking. We're gonna get grounded again.
He's fine. You just finish up your bowl and then we'll get into this.
This field trip is done. The ship is flooded every rack. The prize we got is won.
The magic school bus is fucking over.
Oh, heart. I know that whole thing by heart because I had to memorize it. Because if you memorized every single verse of it in my English class, you got to get a $25 Visa gift card.
But what the
I
fuck?
memorized it, and ever since I've had it stuck in my head. I got that Visa. I was the only one who memorized every word. So he ended up giving me all 4 of them.
You got $100? That's crazy.
Yeah. I was the only one who actually took him seriously and remembered every word.
You were fucking lazy. That's amazing. Good job. Good job, Snowy.
Thank you. Anyways, let's fucking go!
Okay.
I'm ready for more trauma!
Okay. As you guys are all comforting Amethyst and she's finding resolve, the vision switches back to the night of said incident again, but this time you see young Amethyst as she is crying at the sight of her parents' dead corpses, her brother and sister's corpses, just all of her people who have been massacred are just there. Some are trying to run and flee and are being whipped and grabbed and held down like if they were just cattle. Their jewels all stripped from their heads as if they are nothing more than just these savage pieces of rock that can be sold from the high market. The religious zealot who is spitting these words, this goblin in orange looking flesh, comes forward with his scepter, and he slowly looks upon Amethyst with just this disgust, and he goes, "Disgusting rock elf. Look at you as you are dressed in not scantily attire. You're a kid at the end of the day. You're not dressed scantily,
Yeah.
but you are dressed to be like, to maneuver, to be free. You're dressed like you're dressed
Like a normal elf.
kind of like very like not like in like, how do I put this? You're dressed in free forming attire, not very restrictive attire, not very like practical. It's just, you're people are not wild.
Everyone was really comfortable with
Yeah.
himself.
Like it's animal hide. It's stuff that's easily to put on. It's nothing insanely crazy. It's like that essentially. And
Yeah. Respect.
And as all that's happening, give me a second. I have to do a quick
You're good.
jump over on something.
Do your thing, man.
Perfect. Sorry, I had to switch my headphones because one's dying. There we go. Perfecto. Okay, so yeah, he looks at you upon with just utter disgust and goes, "You filthy rock elf. God, your kind is so savage and bears their skin amongst the world. How disgraceful. How unclean. You should." And then he kind of looks upon you with this almost not lustful glare, but almost like he believes pitiful glare on you. He goes, "You should be thanking me. Everything I've done here is in the name of Lord Raya, and it's cleaning you of your filthy, disgusting behaviors." He puts his hand out to you, kind of, And he goes, I could clean you. I can make it so you will never be a filthy, disgusting heathen ever again. All you'll need is to just devote yourself to Lord Raya, and I can show you the light.
Sorry.
This is to you, young Amethyst.
I was
Yes.
thinking the same thing. I'm sorry.
Young Amethyst trembles in fear, but clenching onto only a blanket she held nearby from a home that was burned down and everything that was left behind. Amethyst stares to him while trembling with fear, but she has piercing eyes and never broke posure in her face. I will one day get older and I will revenge what was lost here. You are the sniveling, disgusting snare of a gremlin. You desecrated and traumatized everything in my homeland, and all I will see for the rest of my life as I walk my path forward from improving myself here today is only seeing what the true realness behind the colorfulness that got shredded and melted into darkness. She glares at him with anger and fear as her eyes glow with her crystal glow, and everything glowing around her is happening, and I get this massive fury in my fist, and I just lunged at him and I clawed at his face and I scratched him really hard in anger. Just a little body of me, just anger, just this massive force, this massive strength coming in, and lunge myself, scratching him with deep, deep claws where he really couldn't see in that eye, and he got blind, and it will take years of recovery for him to really open his eye as she lunges at him, clawing. I will take my revenge one day. You will not forget my name, you will not forget my race, and I will show you how I can put my skills to asset needs. As she says in anger, as she runs away, darting into the forest in a different direction of him.
He screams, You bitch! You disgusting, you filthy mongrel! Everything about you I will burn. Everything about your people is unclean. Everything, a single thing of you is filthy, and I will purge your race. I will purge every filth that exists in Ventrix if it means so. I will find you. I will find you! He screams in utter disgust at the pain of the claw against his eye as just the blood.
Is he like an incel? Is this what I'm getting at?
He's more like Judge Frollo.
Okay, so the biggest incel of all incels. Because let's be real, he wanted fucking what's her face? Her name's gonna make me stutter. He wanted her herself. Esmeralda, thank you. My
I was
brain
thinking the
was
same thing too.
like he wanted to fuck her, but also was disgusted with himself as a pious man for wanting to fuck her. So he hated that he wanted to fuck her, but at the end of the day, all of his aggression was literally incel. It was because he was an incel because he wanted to fuck her, but was mad because he couldn't fuck her because, oh, I'm too pious for that. No, you're fucking human. Fuck the person you wanted to fuck. She doesn't want to fuck you, which made you even angrier.
Jesus Christ. My bullies in my past life. My bullies in my past life.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Is that vision ends? Back to you, present Amethyst. That is the that's how you remember that ending.
Present Amethyst smirks with a chuckle, as lightly, but not hard, but as lightly as fierceness and confident. I might have been trembling. What you say, Fungi?
What a fucking weirdo.
Yes, he was really a fucking weirdo. But I was impressed that I was very strong back then, and I was very confident. I had some power in me. Don't get me wrong, as she lifts her arms up and puts her hand on her bicep, I might look good, but I can take a punch in a two. My blood is thick. There will be mysterious. Further in the downline, you guys will find out about me. I will too. As she says, smirking with confidence rising in her.
As you lift your bicep, I duck. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa! You cannot bring guns to the show, man. You can't bring guns like that.
President Amethyst says, as she laughs, "You want guns? I'll make these rock boys pop out good, bro."
Nice. As you're confident and your smile come back to you and your laughter comes back to you, another vision appears before you. It is that same goblin, still, but now you see him in the city of. Give me a second. Where's my notes? Okay, here we go. You see him in the city of Sarista, as he is now at this holy church, as he is somewhat almost a religious monarch who is leading the people as they burn and they praise Lord Raya in his name. They all pray to him as they you could see past actions of them doing as they burn forests down, killing certain giants, killing certain infernus people. They are just hunting down races that are either considered evil or considered impure, while some of the people that are doing the hunting are not just human-like people or humans, but it's also fawns, it's also some fungal people, it is also some giants as well, and infernus people who have broken off their horns as they are purging their own kind of impurity, as almost as if they are buying in to this this religious zealot of avarice and just this spickery.
President Amethyst, as she starts to see this, she starts to fear with aggression and anger, and it starts to overconsume her a little bit, and trying to stabilitate her anger. President Amethyst says, "This is making me really mad, and I cannot continue to look at this. I need to calm down, or I'm going to, everyone around me is going to experience my true ability, and I cannot have that happen because I'm not ready. I am not at my full potential for my full form to be released without control." As she closes her eyes, as she's trying to control her anger.
Yeah, so that is where the vision ends. Are you all gonna comfort Amethyst and trying to like calm her down?
I pick her up.
My character kind of rolls up to her and hugs her leg and is just like, "You're really, really strong. And you don't need us, but we are here for you because you shouldn't have us. You deserve us."
I want to be like, Amethyst, just like you helped me when Brimble took my wife. You guys were there for me. I'm also there for you.
I'm making a list. Making a list. He's
Making
on
a
the list.
checking it twice.
He's on the list.
Gonna chop off heads, because they're all naughty, not nice.
President
Yes.
President Amethyst's leg rocks a form as Fungi hugs her leg. Amethyst, with not a blushing flirt, but a blushing comfort of, I miss the hugging, I miss the family, I miss the gathering, I miss that feeling. And with Jay and Cinder behind me, and like bros putting their hands on my back and comfort me like brothers, like big brothers, like my old brother that I had and my sister. And it was really comforting as Amethyst starts to calm down with her fury and her rage inside her and starts to feel comfortable. And she smiles with the content and frame of control. You guys are fucking amazing. And as a rock elf, you fucking rock.
Nice. As you guys are all there for Amethyst, you all feel this very kindred. From beginning with the J to Amethyst, you all feel a little closer. And even you, Taria, someone who's not very expressive, you've put yourself a little bit more out there, trying to comfort your friend in this dire need, as you just saw their entire past. But before you could even process what's to come next for this trial, you are transported into this very I would say it's very like a forest area. Tari, you recognize this place that you are very, very quickly, as it is a small quarters room covered in different branches and stuff, almost like a treehouse essentially. As this large mushroom-like person comes in and is yelling, "Taria, where are you?" This is going to be speaking to young Taria now.
As young Taria hears that, immediately almost freezes in the place that she is, terrified, shaking, shivering. You can literally see the ooze that drips from her, trembling as to what's to come.
Taria, did I just hear you were trying to go out of the what's a good word for wood mansion? I'm just gonna say, did I just hear you were trying to leave the treescape again? Huh?
Treescape works.
Okay, treescape. Okay, what is treescape?
No, Father. I was just inquiring what it was like outside. That's all.
Outside? Taria, you cannot go outside. Taria, you are fragile. Any little thing, you could hurt someone. You could get hurt. Do you not understand why we keep you in your room at all times? Not just for your protection, but for the protection of the others. Do you understand?
I can be careful. I've been studying. I know how to help heal. I can fix it if it happens.
No, Taria. You cannot. Okay? You cannot. I run this village. It is my duty to keep everyone safe. The last thing I need to worry about is you infecting somebody, or worse, even hurting somebody beyond repair. You cannot do this, Taria. You cannot leave this treescape. You are not allowed to leave this treescape. Do you understand, young one?
Yes, Father.
I do not do this because I hate you, my little fungus. I do not do this because of that. And your father starts kind of rubbing your head essentially, and trying to ease you down. He goes, "Why do you make me the bad guy? Why, Taria? You know I don't like being the villain towards you, but yet you insistently force me to. I am tired of being the bad guy. And yet, I have to ask, are you tired of being a bad daughter? Aren't you tired of this? Every day with you. All I ask is for you to be patient, is for you to do what I tell you. Is that so hard? Are my requests that demanding, Taria?
No, Father.
Then why? Why do you insist on doing this?
I'm sorry.
Do I not Do I not do enough for you? Do I not give you everything you need? Do I not shell out any way I can?
You do so much, Father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for asking for more.
It's all right, my little fungus. I will find a way for you to enjoy the outside world in a manner in which you can be supervised to the nth degree and where no one can get hurt. And he starts kind of petting you and standing up. He goes, I don't like being the bad guy, Taria. I do not. But if I have to, I will always do. Because I love you. Do you understand that, my dear?
Yes, I love you, Dad.
Good. Good. Now I must be off to figure out this new deal with other kingdoms in the area and try to find a way for us and the fungal people to get some recognition in this day and age. I do not need to worry about you. What I need you to do is exactly what I say when I say. Now, I will be off. Your attendants will be here to attend to you with whatever demand and desire you need within reason. Understand?
Yes, Father.
Good girl. I'll be off now. And the vision ends. Back to you, present Taria, as you just witnessed an incident from your past.
You just kind of see her just like kind of like she doesn't have pupils, but you can just feel her eyes rolling so far back in her head. And she's just like, he was always so controlling. Even now he tries to for miles and miles away. And I just kind of like stare off.
Since you're connected, can you feel him now?
I do everything I can to not. Sometimes he still manages to seep through. He heard our message. I think it was him
So-
at least.
So we know who we are?
Not exactly. But he knows what we're looking for.
I see.
As the next vision slowly appears, it is a day like no other. As you are looking out, there isn't you do kind of sneak out again to your own little secret spot where you can enjoy essentially you can enjoy the like a close enough to the outside world where you don't feel restricted, where you don't feel like you are quarantined and trapped. You do need help walking, so this is close to your area but not close enough to where you can get caught. You see a bunch of animals sniffing around something, and before you know it, you see this beat up wooden wheelchair with runes and almost different looking magics around it, as the animals are all kind of rummaging around it and even saying on it and smelling it. You see it before you, and you kind of slowly make your way towards it as you believe it's just a random seat. And the second you sit down in it, you can almost feel this connection with your chair, this chair, almost as if this chair has somewhat a bit of sentience in it, as before you even know it, it is taking you through the terrain, almost giving you a fun little ride, as the wheels don't seem to be getting caught on the grass and the gravel. It's almost like if these wheels are somewhat all terrainable to where you can go through any landscape and not feel restricted or resistance by any means necessary. And there are animals running around you and dancing with you, and you feel free.
As young Taria is sitting, as young Taria is getting taking a ride in this chair. She's just laughing for what feels to be the first time in her entire life. Just, this is fun.
All the animals around you are seemingly enjoying this, but there's one animal, this lovely looking rabbit, that jumps in your lap seeing you having fun, but as it quickly jumps in your lap and comes in contact with your skin, it starts reacting negatively and falls out of your lap.
Uh-oh.
No.
It is kind of screaming in a bit of pain, in a bit of anguish, as you are seeing this before your eyes, as you're seeing a full effect of your poison on a smaller creature other than another fungal or another species of creature. You're seeing quickly as the poison fully takes over this rabbit as you attempt to try to cure it with kind of a potion that you are semi working on, that you don't know fully for sure if it could heal it.
So, Taria, like, throws herself out of the chair to try and, young Taria throws herself out of the chair to try and, like, save this rabbit. She's afraid to touch it, and she pulls out the vial and is trying to get it into its mouth without giving more
Damage.
poison to it, and just the potion's not strong enough. The way to give it isn't working, and there's just nothing's working, and she's just shaking, and tears, black ooze starts just seeping from the glowing holes of where her eyes are, and she just knows that her father was right. And you just hear her saying, no, he can't be right. He can't be right. He can't.
And as you are hugging the rabbit, trying to like hope that it comes back to life, you see two guards come to you. My lady, what have you? Oh, no. And they quickly kind of grab you and they take you away, as the chair's just there, kind of standing there or sitting there, or basically just staying there, as they take you away back to the king, or back to the chief, and there he is, basically scolding you again, but this time differently than you've been scolded before, and almost in a "I told you so" tone. He goes, Taria, I have told you why you could not be a part of the outside world. Did you not see what you have done? You hurt a rabbit. You've killed an animal, Taria. And I understand, my love. You did not do this on purpose. That is what makes this even more worse. The outside world is just too dangerous for you, my little fungus. You are much too dangerous for it as well. There is a lot more out there that you could hurt, that you could kill. I have entertained you enough about these ideas of finding a cure for your poison. I believe it's best that now I move you to a more secluded area in this world. Somewhere where you cannot hurt anyone. No. You've had enough chances, Taria. I have been patient, have I not?
Yeah. Please, I don't want to go.
Taria. All these foolish notions of being an adventurer, of going out into the world, of exploring.
I could be useful.
You cannot, my love. You are dangerous. I am doing what's best for you by putting you away, somewhere where you cannot hurt anyone. I need you to understand, Taria. This is the best bet. I will see you off in the morning, and you will be taken to a secluded area in this area to make sure that you can never touch or hurt another living thing again. And as quickly as that speech ends, you fade back to you present, Taria.
He was wrong. I am useful. I am useful. And there was a cure. He was just too blind to try and fix it. He cared too much about how he looked to everybody else. And the happiness of his daughter.
As the next vision comes, it is you. Essentially, it is you in your room as you hear outside of your walls the sound of what sounds like banging. This constant, like, what's a good sound? Oh, found it. Here you go.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No. Here.
Yeah. Outside of the castle, outside of your little treescape walls, you hear that hitting against one of the trunk of a tree. And as you look over the window, you see the chair slowly banging as it kind of wheels up and looks over at you. And before you can even process it, that same chair starts rolling up the walls of the treescape as if it's just another piece of land, and it is going somewhat fast, and it speeds to your window and comes in your room, kind of hits you under your knees, and it plops you down on it. And it seems like this chair wants to be around you at all times.
As young Taria is shocked but almost feels this kinship, that at least there's something that can break her. She just kind of like rubs the arms of the chair and just starts whispering,
As the
maybe one day he'll give me the freedom.
Can you higher your mic a bit, my love?
Better.
Rather is good, yeah.
Thank you. Maybe you can give me the freedom I need.
As quickly as it says that, the chair starts basically it jumps out the window with you in it and starts taking you, as you could almost feel like it's trying to fulfill your deepest desires, your deepest wishes, as it's now very clear that this is an arcane wheelchair, that this arcane wheelchair is reacting to your emotions. It's now basically bonded with you and is trying to essentially fulfill every wish and demand you've had in the world now, by taking you now on the greatest adventure of your life and giving you something that you thought you may never have, that you would lose eventually, and that is your wings. Your wings are no longer clipped. Now you are being assisted with a prosthetic wings that are going to take you higher beyond heights that you've ever seen before.
And as young Taria, as the chair is taking young Taria away, she just almost as if she's breathing for the first time in her life, she takes this deep breath and is just and everything just feels like it's she knows everything's going to get better from here.
And yeah, you guys can react to this now. Back to present Taria.
Amethyst looks at Fungi and says with a soft tone, but with an also furious rage in it as well, I didn't know you had to go through that. That helps me understand more about you. as she says, as she's forming a rock hand and head patting her on the head. You are an amazing person as much as you are staying stern from all that abuse.
Sorry, my brain farted.
No, you're good.
The rain
Oh.
farted?
Brain farted.
Oh, brain farted. I heard the rain farted.
Sorry, you really like to take notes from my actual mom, didn't you there?
Oh, well, that.
Oh,
well,
no.
technically, yes and no. I took notes for Mother Gothel, but I know.
Okay, so yeah, my mom. Got it. Cool. There's a reason Mother Gothel is like was my name for her in my phone forever.
But yeah, so as you are all getting, as your guys are comforting Taria and letting her know that, you know, in these hard times of growing up, that you understand that feeling of trappedness and seeing it before you how her father was and how desperately overprotective he was. Another vision occurs, and it is her father again, with two gentlemen, one a ribbit and one a clank, as the ribbit is dressed in this very cowboy-like bounty hunter attire, as he goes, what is going on, I am here to collect a person? Yes? Yes, you are, my daughter. Ah, and what of the fungus who got away? Is she easy to catch, difficult? Do you wish her dead, alive? Bring her back alive. My daughter, she's a danger to the world. I need to make sure she cannot hurt it or poison it anymore. Relax, man. I'll make sure your daughter's fine. If she is as poisonous to the world that you say she is, I can handle her. I'm very comfortable with poison, as he kind of licks his fingers and throws this kind of spit at two random guards as they start screaming in utter pain. He goes, see, man, I told you, I can catch anything, especially with my sidekick over here. And upcoming, this robot-looking assassin like Clink comes across. He goes, yes, sir. Anything you need, I can operate in 100% efficiency. In fact, as he quickly brings out these this like pistol-like creation out of his arm, he shoots once, but 3 people go down. As you could see, the velocity of my bullet was able to ricochet off this precise edge and bounced off and hit 3 other men of yours. I am quite capable, alongside my amphibious friend. So I believe we are the correct applicants for this job. What do you say, sir? I think I have picked the right ones. My daughter will have a hard time with her poison against you two. Bring her back to me alive, and I will make sure you are rewarded beyond your dreams. Ah, that is music to my ears. Well, will she be off? Do you have any location where she might be? Yes. I felt her pulse close to Roja. I need her alive. Last time I checked, it seemed she was more in the shantytown area. That's where I would start my search. Easy, man, easy. Let's go. Come on. I can already taste the poison.
That sounds sexual.
Well, that's not supposed to be. He at all. It's not supposed to be. This.
Are you sure? Because I mean, like,
It's not. Trust me.
You're gonna like lick it. Gross.
I could
Oh,
taste the poison. As in, like, you can when you smell something, you can taste it. but
Yeah.
you only taste it when it's so close to your nostril you can smell it. That's what he's kind of referring to.
Mm.
So then that's where the vision ends, and you see the two bounty hunters off in the direction of Roja, as you know that your friend not only has a bounty on her, but a huge one at that.
Sorry. My character's not laughing. That was just me laughing.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys have now seen that happen.
My apologies. I would understand if you don't want me to continue to work with you.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if my mic was picking it up.
Yeah, I heard you. I was gonna wait to see what the other said.
Same. It's like, I don't know. I can't form my own thoughts on this. This seems scary.
Amethyst has a smug look of disgust as she's already hate disgusted men. Ew. Gross.
You're saying, Cinder?
I'm sorry. I was thinking what I was gonna say.
I love how everyone else is like, we want vengeance. We have a goal. I'm on the run, bitches. I'll go wherever you need me as long as it's not back home.
I would just be like,
You can touch my dad. My dad does not have the same poison. So as you can see, there's no mother involved. Yeah, my mother's who gave me she had like a recessive, and I killed her on the way in.
Yeah. As you guys are having that vision, there is one of you who seems to be struggling as another vision appears, but it's almost as if it's not potent enough, as if there's not enough trust in between all of you, that Vastia, who is seeing visions flash before her, you guys can only see partially of what's happening because the connection isn't as strong. It's as if they have fought too much with all of you. They fought the connections that was trying to be established between all of y'all, that it begins to overtake them as the visions of everything that they have gone through, all the visions and turmoil that they have faced, almost swallows them whole, as this very branch-like thing starts sprouting, and it almost like clasping bone hands, it grabs Vastia and slowly pulls them and crushes them, as the amount of pain and turmoil and revenge is unable to get past it, as they are dragged underground and killed. And Yagra essentially, the vision quickly ends after this, as you guys see yourselves all again holding hands as you're out of the mindscape, and Yagra again goes, "Now, that was quite sad. It seems all of you had each other's backs, but one of you fought connection too much, and they suffered what I had feared that all of you would suffer. The weight of your past and trauma can eat you alive, and for one of you it seems it has been eaten alive. I do apologize that one of you had to face death this way."
Damn.
Tragic.
Tragic. Damn, that's rough.
Sucks, bud.
Oh.
But Yagra looks at all of you smiling. She goes, "But I am quite impressed. All of you have faced your trauma again. Yet you now together, stronger, like the vines that grow underneath tree. Together you will make great and strong bonds and bark that will go far beyond in this world. I think so. I think you're ready to take the princess to Amaryllis. And every voyage after that, all of what you face after, remember, doing it together will get you results a lot faster than by yourselves. She,
Right on.
She then kind of says, "Follow me. I will make sure you get to the ocean of Cerulean. Better this way." As you all follow her, and she takes you guys to the cabin where outside, enjoying a stew, is essentially you see the princess and her guards. As the princess greets you guys and is excited to see you, Yagra explains to the princess the test that you all overtook and how she is lucky to have at least 4 out of 5 very competent guards to help her get to her kingdom. And with that, you guys will take a downtime rest. So I don't know if any of you took damage or any of you took armor in the last couple sessions. You can repair that. But we will also end our session here with some other news. You guys are now level 2.
Yeah! Let's go!
How do we level up?
It should say on the demi plane. It'll give you guys if you guys go to your guys' characters, your character sheets. I'll explain it right now. But yeah, you guys are now level 2. You guys got through a powerful, huh?
Sorry, I was saying woo woo.
Okay, yeah, you guys made it to level 2. You guys passed your trauma and proved yourselves to a god that you all have potential.
Oh, that's so cool.
So now,
Sorry.
let us go to level. Okay. What,
How do
cool.
we level up?
Okay, so you're going to go click your profile under like your name. You're gonna go back to manage and edit. No, you're gonna go to character builder again. You're not gonna change anything other than the leveled number, and then it'll show you what you need to add.
Okay.
So kind of like when you guys created your own character, you just go.
Oh, we have another experience we get to make?
Yeah, so you guys are level 2. You guys get to pick, I think you guys get to do any of this stuff. I'm not positive. Let me see. Yeah, basically, you get a new experience. You get to increase your proficiency, it seems like. Or you guys get level up options. You guys can either increase your traits.
We get to choose 1 domain check, 2 level up options, 1 experience, and our proficiency increases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it depends on each of your guys' characters, like what you picked. So you guys get to pick new stuff to add to your guys' character.
Who left? Oh, it was Necklon.
I will do that as soon as I get back to my computer.
Awesome. So that'll be
I'm doing it now.
the end of our session. How did you guys enjoy that?
That was so awesome. I was so
I love